I'll be ready to the best that I can be ready.
Hi, today is the 8th of September. We're at Adams Morgan Day. My name is Daiki Tsumagari. I'm with American University and Humanities stuff. Do I have your permission to record this interview?
Yes, you do.
Okay, could you please tell me your name and what brought you out here today?
Sure. My name is Rudy Rivera. I live here in Washington, D.C. I first came here in 1994. Moved away around 99, came back 2005. Have definitely experienced my fair share of Adams Morgan Day. And as a street performer with my guitar here, I've even posted up nearby or around the festival in previous years. Yep.
What kind of music do you play?
I mainly do improvisation and blues. I play electric guitar, instrumental. Instrumental, very necessary for me because it speaks to people without words. And if we can connect and vibe on the general vibe and the feeling of music, then comes compassion. There we go. That's where it is.
And what are some of your earliest memories of Adams Morgan?
Oh, I remember earlier on when the festival took place on the street, like probably a lot of people are gonna say, and there would be at least 3, 4, sometimes 5 different stages of music taking place throughout the day. A lot of food vendors and such, a lot of restaurants that are no longer here, you know, sign of the times, places and things change. So those are definitely some of the earliest memories. I think my first experience with Adams Morgan Day would have been around 94 or 95 maybe. And then from there on and off. And I think around 2008, I was pretty consistent with the festivals. Probably until 2013, 14, every year. And then from there, it'd be on and off. Just a matter of whether I was in town or not, things like that. Yeah, but always cool, a cool vibe. Always bringing people together of all walks of life, of, you know, whether somebody's just moved here or somebody's been here for a long time. I think there's a general kind of thing, a pulse that Adams Morgan Day has that still is what it is, yeah.
And you mentioned that you've seen some restaurants that are no longer here, businesses that are no longer here. Would you say that the community's gained new businesses that you might frequent, or in terms of like what kind of positive change have you seen come out?
I mean, definitely, I think a positive is the type of places that you see aren't necessarily all chain businesses, so it gives a chance for some unique and independent places. So that's kind of cool. Make sure she knows the chair's gone. Okay. So that's been pretty cool. To have some music stores still here is great. You know, Smash is one. Long time running and operating store for music and books and the independent scene here in Washington, D.C. So that place is always cool. The bookstore, I believe now it's called Lost City, but it's cool because before it used to be a place that's been there for a while called Idle Time. And even though the businesses have changed, that sense of familiarity is still there, it being another independent bookstore, which is cool. Cafes, and, you know, some places that have been here throughout the test of time. You know, Tryst, I believe, are they still there, Tryst? The diner, you know, a few of the nightclubs and places that host music, Bossa Lounge and such. So it's kind of cool. And that little, I guess there's a newsstand store as well. So there's definitely some places that have stood the test of time while other places have come and gone. But like I said, that's just kind of the sign of the times, change and what have you. So it's cool. Adams Morgan still has its pulse, its vibe, and that's important.
Where would you like to see the neighborhood go from here on, say 5, 10 years in the future?
5, 10 years in the future? I understand change is inevitable with any place, but as long as it still holds on to its charm, its independent business factor, nothing too sort of artificial or glamorized, that would be cool. So, to implement some of those changes, if it's upkeeping certain places or helping maybe businesses that are hurting or struggling with the sign of the times, like if new businesses or people want to invest in the area, to maybe give it a go and try to help some of the long-time businesses rather than come in with something new and have favorites gone. I think a general meeting place and a common ground for change is always good, but that's always time remains to be seen what happens. So yeah.
Well, that more or less covers what questions I had, but if you want to make any shout-outs, if there's something I missed, anything you'd like to add?
Things that I would like to add? I don't know. I just think for anybody who's been coming to the area, still keep coming, keep doing your thing and enjoying the places that you like. To people who have not been here, come around, maybe I'm always going to be a little bit biased towards the DC music scene, the whole independent and do-it-yourself vibe and feel, and its roots in punk rock music and what have you. So definitely go to Smash Records. And also, even though they're not like a business place right here in Adams Morgan, just up the road, Connecticut Avenue, is the place that actually led me to this interview. But it's a great music community, a great independent store, and they are here part of the festival today, which would be Art, Sound, Language. So support the local music shops and other businesses, of course, and just take a walk through and get a feel for places and vibe and meet people and do your thing. I guess that's the only takeaway I really have.
That's great.
For this. Cool.
Thanks so much for interviewing.
Thank you very much. To all a good day and to you a good day.